Hello and welcome back to Cuban on White. This is
La 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 la
episode
Cuban. 4. La 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 Cuban.
We
the
had
Cubans
some
on
technical
white.
difficulties in our
Cuban
last
on
episode,
white.
so we're doing another test
The
run.
white will be on Cuban, the Cubans on white. La 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 da da da. Cuban on white. La 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 Cuban.
Did you plan that?
La 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 Cuban. The
Oh,
Cubans on white.
Oh, what song is that?
The white is on La Bamba by Ricky Valentine? Ricky?
Ricky V?
Ricky V? RV?
Shout out Ricky V.
Hey Googs? Hey Google? Who made La Bamba?
La Bamba was recorded by Los Lobos.
Los Lobos.
I'm wrong. Los Lobos.
What does Lobos mean in Spanish?
Lobos?
Yeah.
Wolf or coyote?
Okay.
Lobo. That means wolf, right?
Yeah, Lobo.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I think I know. I can pick up a few things.
Hey Google, what does Lobo mean in Spanish?
In Spanish, that's lobo. Anything else you want me to translate?
No, that's not what we want. We don't want to know how to say it. We want
Hey,
to know
Google.
what it means.
What does Lobo mean in English? I wasn't done.
Google, ¿qué significa lobo?
Okay.
No, now you're changing the language of my Google. I don't want this.
Google, what does Lobo mean in English?
Google, ¿qué significa lobo en inglés?
Hey Google, switch back to English.
How do we change
Please.
her?
Ok, Google, cambia de nuevo a inglés.
Hey Google. What does the word lobo mean in English?
Hola, Google.
No, this isn't. All right. You know what? Google's done for this episode. She's Spanish now. I don't understand. Hey Google.
How do we turn her Spanish?
Cancel.
Baja la voz para este episodio.
I don't even know what you're saying anymore. I don't want you. Stop talking.
Caliente.
Ian Tai.
Oh wait, we have to
What-
talk to it in Spanish
Wait,
now.
what a stop?
Okay.
What a stop?
Okay.
Cancel.
No, hold on.
No.
No.
Shit. She's.
Cállate su boca, por favor.
Por favor.
What? Hey Google. Cancel translation mode.
All right. If you
Oh.
don't want to use
Oh
this,
my
Thank God.
God.
Okay.
Woo!
Jesus.
Holy hell, Google.
Switched her to
Yeah, really.
Cambodian.
La Google.
La Gukao.
You got a little Espanol in her. You got a little cumin in her. A little Goya bean.
Well, anyway.
She's my little
yeah.
Goya bean.
I still don't know what Lobo means.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's wolf. So let us
something
know
like
in the
that.
comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comment down below.
But,
Hashtag Lobo.
And you know what? I think I want to try that translator out. Let's get a somebody with a language that we don't speak.
Okay.
Maybe we get a Filipino on. Maybe
we get a Frenchman.
A Frenchman. Maybe
Mhm.
maybe we get a Dutchman. And we put Google through her paces and really see what we should do a what can Google do segment, and see what Google can come up with.
Oh, I see what she was doing. So she was repeating what we were saying,
Yeah,
but in Spanish.
right.
Oh, that's interesting.
Right, so it's a
So if we
translator.
had someone who only spoke Spanish
Yeah.
here, we
Yeah.
could communicate. We
Yeah.
could pod with them.
Sure.
It would be very tedious.
Yeah, it would be a little. I think we'd have to switch back and forth and say, "Hey Google, now I want you to tell us in English, tell it in Spanish." So she would need to flip back and forth.
Yeah.
But I think she could handle it.
Anyway, Wiki
Welcome
of the Week.
back.
Welcome back. Yes.
Welcome back. Thanks for being with us.
Like I said before, episode 4, we had to scrap an
We had a
earlier
little tech difficulty.
some tech diff.
tech dick.
We had some tech dick.
We got some tech guy with a big dick, and he treated us right. He dicked us down on the soundboard, and he got a new snake. We had a bad snake. For all,
Bad power converter.
for all of you, tell us what a snake is in the comments if you know what it is. Not the animal, but for all of you music people, what does it mean when you have a bad snake on the soundboard? So let us know. Because I've heard that thrown around a few times.
Got
and
a bad rattlesnake in
and-
my studio tonight.
I got a bad cottonmouth.
Got a horrible copperhead.
Yeah, on the mixer. Got a cobra right on the mixer.
Cobra right on my motherboard.
I got a hot, coiled up ball python waiting for me. And
Ready to strike.
waiting for me in the sound booth, so I'm a bit worried. But yeah, let us know. But Wick of the Week, since like Miller said, since we had to scrap it, we're gonna redo the candle.
We got to say our names again.
yeah.
We never said our names.
Devin.
He's Devin. I'm
Devin.
Miller.
This is
We've
Miller.
just been saying
Cuban
and white,
so.
which is fine.
Yeah, which is great. And I think you get the
but
gist. You don't really want
I
to
figured
know.
you want to know. I mean,
Yeah.
you could probably guess.
We're not guys with like crazy backgrounds. Or
No.
anything, so but we both have tortured pasts.
Torture. I wouldn't call my past tortured.
Yeah, we both had really tortured pasts and checkered pasts, if you will. But we came out of the gridiron headstrong.
We sure did. We came out.
We fought through the gridiron.
We're facing our 20s with fierce
with wit and gusto.
Yeah.
With a lot of gusto, a lot of wit. So.
Well, let's
spark
up
unbox
our.
this girl.
So that is coconut sandalwood, if I'm not mistaken. Cocoa Sandy.
Yeah, so we got a fresh Cocoa Sandy. This is White Barn. Shout out White Barn. Thank you guys. You can get their candles at Bath & Body Works. They do a ton of sales. Yesterday, they had a $10 off 3-wick candle sale. So it's happening all the time. It's happening
$10 off.
Regional.
So they're what, $30 after that?
Yeah, this was 26.
Oh, so you got it for
16?
16?
Yeah, a $16 candle.
Okay, that's not for a
Right?
nice.
Yeah, for a beautiful. This is a made with essential oils. So it's coconut palm. It's
So you're healing.
coconut palm. You have a little luxurious sandalwood. Luxurious sandalwood.
What is sandalwood?
Hi, I'm luxurious sandalwood.
What is sandalwood like a beach?
Yeah,
Like,
maybe
like a boardwalk material.
Sure, right. And you only wear sandals on it. You can't. It's not a
Yeah,
sneaker
like
wood.
it's. But you know, like the boardwalk when you're
Right.
wearing your flip
What
flops.
about a
like
boot wood?
it smells like
A nice boot
Wet-
wood candle.
wet cracked boot wood
Freshly splintered boot wood. But
with hints of lavender.
with warm musk and jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. We know you're watching.
But let's spark this shit
And
up.
hello, warm musk. Yeah, so scented candle made with natural essential oils.
And
Let's put it in the spark zone, babe. Wicks are already trimmed.
wicks trimmed, and we're ready to go.
Wicks are freshly trimmed.
Do you have room on your side to?
Yeah, I got room.
Okay, because we got a fan going. I
I don't want to.
don't want to gust. I don't want to burn down the home, burn down the set,
Gatto house.
light up the set. You
Light up-
catch the couch on fire. We both burned to death
Singe our mic cords.
on camera.
Yeah, I mean, it smells great. I honestly enjoy it. I think it's very
a nice
summery.
summer. Yeah,
It's very easygoing. When you walk into a room, I'm like, I feel refreshed. I feel like I'm at a resort.
yeah. I feel like I'm in Sandals, Jamaica.
Yeah. Ooh, that sounds lovely.
Yes,
Sandals.
all expense paid.
Sandy J.
Sandy J.
Sandy J. Ma'am. Yeah. All free flights
Nah,
through
man,
Southwest.
she had a Sandy J.
Sandy J's. Only with sandals on. Yeah, have you ever been to like a beach resort like that?
No,
No?
I've only
Would
ever
you
been
want
to. I don't know.
I don't.
It's just so. It's so.
There's too many people.
touristy and
I agree.
commercial,
Yes,
and
yes.
I much prefer a local beach,
I
like
want-
a South Carolina.
Right. Oh.
South
So
Carolina is
so
my
you-
go-to.
Okay, so nothing trop.
I haven't had the opportunity.
Nothing south of the equator.
I've never gone south of the equator.
Okay. Yeah. Nor have
Furthest
I.
south I've gone is Orlando, Florida.
Mm,
Yeah.
Orlando.
Or-
I think
Orlando.
the furthest south I've gone is maybe Miami, maybe South Beach. I think I hit Key West, so that's
Miami-
pretty.
yeah, Key West is
Key
down
West
there.
is
That's
pretty-
like 50 miles from Cuba,
Yeah.
from
That's-
your
that's
hometown.
That's as like as Caribbean you can get in the
Yeah,
States.
that's about as.
That's about as island.
But I've
as you
heard
can
it's.
get.
I
I heard
haven't.
it's gorge.
I've heard it's gorgeous, but I've also feel like I've heard bad things.
Sure, yeah.
Like there's no beach.
Mm.
Like it's just because there's so
Right.
few islands.
Right.
Everything's bought up.
Right.
So it's all private,
Yeah.
and any public beach is like nasty.
Really?
Um,
My uncle lives down there, and I get pictures in the family group text. And
Well, does he own
it's-
property down there? Or
Yeah, he owns like a
timeshare?
house.
Oh yeah, that's probably why.
He lives part time in New York. Shout out New York. Part time in Key West. Shout
Damn.
out Key West.
Wow, that's the life.
Yeah, he's a wealthy man. He's a wealthy man. Shout out Uncle Frank.
Shout out Uncle Frank. Fund our podcast.
Uncle Frank, buy us a studio, please. He flies us out to Key West. Oh,
we should
go,
get a.
We go shark fishing. We go marlin fishing. I think that's also on
like
my
spearfish, like with a fucking
Oh.
harpoon.
No. I meant like deep sea fishing where you
With
you
the
sit, they strap you in the chair. You got the
They
50
strap you to the chair and
yeah,
you
they
say
strap
your last words.
because if you get a big fish on the line, baby.
Oh, you mean
it's
deep sea fishing?
Yeah, they're gonna rip you off the boat.
Yeah, 50-pound marlin.
You'll be thrown right off the Carolina.
You're
scale.
going straight into the
Yeah.
Pacific
Yeah, you're taking
or
a head
Atlant.
going
Gulf.
right into the Carib.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Whatever ocean.
Yeah,
Whatever ocean you're near.
there's like 3.
There's like 3 oceans.
There's like
that's
3
it.
oceans.
How many are there?
No, there's
5? 5 oceans, 7 continents.
5 oceans. Yes,
Yeah.
there's Atlantic, Pacific,
Arctic,
Arctic, Indian,
Indian,
and
Southern. Southern Ocean.
Mediterranean's a sea.
Yeah.
Southern Ocean. What is the Southern Ocean?
Or yeah, you have the Arctic Ocean and then the
Arctic,
Southern
Pacific,
Ocean.
Atlantic, Indian. Oh, we're missing one.
Yeah.
The Mediterranean is a sea.
No, yeah. Mediterranean isn't an ocean. It is the
It must.
the Arctic. Arctic Ocean?
Didn't we say?
that?
I feel like we said Arctic.
Antarctica and the Arctic. Yeah, that's the same thing, right?
That's like.
What about the ocean near the North Pole? Because Antarctica's South Pole. We're talking south.
That's. I think we said Arctic, didn't we? Arctic, Atlantic,
Yeah.
Pacific, Indian.
Maybe I think it's the Southern.
It's got to be
Ocean.
Southern Ocean.
Southern Ocean.
Where the fuck is the Southern Ocean?
I guess that's Antarctica. Because Arctic, that is the Arctic Pole. That's the North Pole. So you're talking above Canada. You're talking above Canada, above Russia.
I know we said we wouldn't do this, but hey Google,
Yeah.
how many oceans are there?
On the website Ocean Service.
Here we go, Ocean Service.
Ocean
There are 4 named oceans.
Oh, 4.
The
Wow.
Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, and Arctic.
Okay.
However,
However.
most countries, including the United States, now recognize the southern as
Yeah.
the
Okay.
okay.
All right.
Atlantic and Indian are the most
Okay,
prominent
Google. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
All
That's
right.
What, that's what I thought.
That's what we.
I was
yeah.
thinking
You're doing
Southern.
my job.
Yes, you are.
You are. You did a wonderful, wonderful job, Googs.
Now we know how
Yeah.
many our first grade history class.
Yeah, really. I know. Sorry about that, fans. We're
Do you
not
remember
stupid.
uh
Oh, excuse.
like elementary
excuse
school
that.
when we had to do did you have like a Native American unit? Like
yeah,
you had
yeah.
to do
We did the
we
Pamunkey,
had
the
to
Cherokee,
do the tribes.
The yeah.
Do they still teach that?
I hope so.
I feel like they
I hope
should.
so. They definitely should.
That's because that's American history.
Yeah, it's really sad that there aren't like any native. I mean, there are still, but very few. But it's sad that there aren't any that we could get in like Virginia schools to come and teach. You know.
No, yeah, there are
It's
no.
Like, I mean, how many are here in Virginia? Probably
I
a
had one.
handful.
I had one cut my hair yesterday, but that was
yeah,
about it.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
What was their name?
Doche. Her name was
Doche. Wow, beautiful name.
I don't remember what tribe she said she was from, but
You think
I-
they? How do you think they spell it?
I would imagine.
D-U-O.
I was thinking in my head.
D-O-U.
Doche, like Doche.
Yeah. Which is
I don't-
unfortunate spelling for the person because.
Doche.
Yeah, I mean, really.
What up,
I didn't want
Doche?
to. I didn't want to say it, but when you're
I
getting
think
when
Doche,
you're
yeah.
getting roll call, how often is Doche a name?
Yeah,
Not
I
very
bet in
often.
elementary school that was
Yeah, I
kind
bet
of
that was
brutal.
really hard.
But
We're sorry
yeah,
about that, Doche.
shout out Native Americans.
Right.
Shout out totem poles.
Yeah, really.
Um,
Shout out everything.
shout out everything.
Shout out all of it.
We learned a lot about Columbus too.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
I doubt they teach that anymore.
No, listen,
Um,
our
It's far different now.
it really
And
is.
I went to a private Episcopal elementary school,
Mhm.
so I was getting that
Yeah.
that
And you know what-
fucking treatment.
You know, my family we're from southern Italy, so to Columbus and his northern Italian people, they always thought they were so much better us, sitting up in Genoa and Milan. You ain't shit, all right? Sicily's where it's at, baby. And if you want to take the fight, you're going to bring it down to the island, and we'll box because
We'll-
I don't care.
We'll change sides in the war. We don't give a shit.
All right? But No, I mean Columbus. What did he really? He didn't come here, right? He found the Caribbean islands, right? Or did he go to the? Did he go? Was he Pacific? Was he Pacific
No,
Ocean?
he came. He found the Americas. He found North America. Well, I think Leif Erikson found
Right. Yeah.
discovered
Okay.
North America
Right,
first
right.
in like fucking 1300 something.
Dude.
Like he was
what
a
do you
Nordic
do? What do you
guy.
what do,
He
what
was
do you
a
do?
Viking.
Native American. You guys been
Shut up,
living.
Vikings.
Shout out Vikings. Also, just a quick side note. At Maymont, we have a Tiffany piece that's considered animal cruelty. But Tiffany, they were doing a Viking revitalization, catalog. And so they had, Sally Dooley has an armoire and a chair made of narwhal tusk. And it is, I hate to say it,
Made out of narwhal balls.
freshly skinned narwhal balls. But oh my God, is it a gorgeous set?
Oh, it is. My family.
the ivory. Oh,
My
it's
family
gorge.
has these ivory carved elephants that my great grandparents got
Jeez.
in Europe in like the 50s.
Poaching fuck.
But
You should be sick.
you sick fuck
You
hanging
should
onto
sell,
those.
give it back to the elephants.
No, dude, you
What
can't
is
get
it?
out. It's they're ivory. They're these little
Yeah. What?
Some of them are made of
Statues?
ivory. Yeah, they're little statues.
Oh, okay.
It's like a set.
Right.
I don't really know how to describe it,
Yeah.
but it's a set of these little elephants.
Right. Oh, it's so sad.
Some are made of jade.
Which
jade
is
really
beautiful.
cool.
Yeah.
But they're it's like a family heirloom.
Right.
Right. It sits in my
Family heirloom that was cut off an elephant's face. Yeah, jeez.
family heirloom that was poached and murdered.
Yeah. Illegally sourced through imperialism.
Not back then. It was legal back then.
Yeah, that's true.
But
That's true.
it was in. I think they bought it in like France or something.
Right.
But
anyway, what were we talking about? I took a little-
Columbo, the
Columbo. Shout out Columbo, the TV detective.
the
Yeah,
fucking
Columbus.
conquistadors.
Oh, right. Oh, okay, all right. This is what I was
Ferdinand
going back to.
Magellan.
This is what I was going back to. As a Native American, you and your people, you've been alone for hundreds of years, if not thousands. I don't know how long were they over here.
We
in
don't know.
isolation?
We didn't talk to them enough.
Yeah, exactly. No communication, and they're sitting in their own continent. They know that they got other people there, but they're all pretty similar. They're all of the same group, of
Sure.
the same peeps.
They're different
And-
tribes that
yeah.
they went to war
Right,
and whatever. But
that's common. That's
yeah,
very
that's-
common.
that's how people were. That's how humans
exactly.
existed in tribes.
But imagine you're getting water, you're on the coastline, you're in Virginia, wherever you are, and you see a giant wooden ship. What do you do?
and pale white
Pale
men
white people-
with weapons.
You hear singing on the ship, you hear just horrible sounds.
they shoot you to
the
death.
smell. Yeah.
They're like,
What do you, dude? I would freak out. Your whole life, do you even think that the people on that continent thought, oh, there's other land out there, like there's other people out there?
I don't think they were. I think they were
Yeah.
thinking very local.
Right.
Yeah. They were,
Isn't that would just
they were just minding their own business.
that would turn your whole world upside down?
yeah, smallpox, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Killed
Oh,
millions.
all the disease. But it's so crazy. It's like a Truman Show kind of thing. I would be.
Yeah, it's your whole.
I
You're
would
like,
be
where?
flummoxed. I'd be flummoxed.
Ask your gods. Say,
Yeah,
what the fuck,
Hey,
guys?
dude. Who are these people? Why do they have boats? We have canoes. I don't have any.
Yeah,
I
why
want
didn't,
tech
why
like
didn't they have
this.
boats?
Yeah.
They had canoes.
Yeah. Yeah, they had the long canoes made
Just
of
make
the
a bigger
tree.
one.
Yeah, just put a
Make
sail.
a bigger canoe.
Yeah, just put a sail on it. Add a few decks.
I don't think they really had
Add a
anywhere
bow,
to
a
go, though.
stern,
I mean, the
port
idea of
side.
exploration was
Right.
an Italian and Spanish,
Yes. Yeah.
like,
Well,
conquest, like, fight for power or
Right.
whatever.
But also Europe, they had just advanced so much faster than the Americas
Yeah,
had.
they had-
the
'cause they had so
Americas
many
were
people.
so far behind.
yeah.
You know?
Same with Africa.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, Europe was just a hub for
Right.
mines
Well,
and
I mean,
the Renaissance.
And the Chinese too. The
Yeah,
Japanese.
yeah,
and
I mean, the
their
compass.
technology.
Yeah, shout out
Oh, yeah.
Chinese. Go
Shout out
with
the
the compass.
Gunpowder, guns, fireworks, the compass, paper.
fireworks,
Didn't you guys do paper?
bombs.
Yeah. Didn't you guys do pencils too?
Paper. Yeah, I think paper was
pencils,
Chinese.
or was that Egyptian? I know the Egyptian. They were doing papyrus.
They did. Yeah, they did
Yeah,
like
they had the papyrus scrolls.
scrolls.
Shout out
yeah.
papaya.
Yeah.
Shout out papaya too. Shout out Popeyes.
Shout out papaya enzyme.
Love all of it.
Popeyes.
Yeah. Shout out popping in your eye. Instead of getting popped in the eye.
So we got these lights here.
Yeah,
we were gonna turn them on, but we
Pre-film, this, we saw in the camera that they were doing a flashing.
they were
effect.
flickering, and so we might replace them.
Yeah.
We were trying to get a
But it's
nice
unfortunate
backdrop.
because they look great
They yeah
off cam.
they look
Off
great.
cam,
but
stunning.
we had to
Stunning room
go with
effect.
just studio light.
Yeah. But anyway, so today I had lunch with an old friend
Yes.
from high school.
Yes.
Shout out Jack. It was great seeing him. We went to Blaze Pizza. Today was Pie Day. So
Oh, that's right.
$3 pies at Blaze for the whole month. I'm like,
The whole month.
for the whole month, baby. It's Pie Month. I'm like, so you get the app, $3 pie. I'm like, so I might be going there for dinner.
Small, medium, large, or
Yeah,
what?
small, medium, large.
Any size?
I think.
There's no way they're making money
Ma-
off that.
I don't know, babe.
The whole month,
I
large
think
pizzas
it's-
for
listen,
$3.
Listen, this is what the guy was telling me. I don't know if it's any size, but at least a personal pizza.
Yeah, it's probably limited.
personal
so
pizza,
like
2
one
top.
topping. Oh, 2 toppings.
2 or 3 tops.
What is it? 2 or 3 tops.
It's 2 or 3 tops. I don't know. Maybe you're paying an additional $1.50 for an extra top.
Throw some jalapenos on there. It's an
Yeah.
extra 25 cents.
Little penos, maybe a little ranch, and you're out the door.
I've never had ranch on a pizza. I've never tried it.
Oh my god. Oh my
Uh,
flippin' flip.
It feels wrong.
It's great.
Pizza to me, I'm very
What-
particular with.
Sure.
The only food I am picky with, well, that's not true. But I'm not a picky eater by any means. I will try whatever you give me. But when it comes
Not
to pizza,
picky, but particular.
I'm particular. I like what I like. And pizza, I only like pepperoni. Like that's it.
Wow.
New York style pepperoni is
Okay.
the
Yeah, no,
best.
and
I mean, I don't like deep dish. It's too much sauce. It burns my fucking tongue.
Don't like deep dish.
It's
yeah,
like
it's
it's like biting into a fucking hot
it's
pocket.
hot sauce.
Yeah,
all
just like,
over your
like,
face. You're like, ah. And also, I don't like the square cut. And
No,
also,
it's hard to
like,
hold. You
my-
can't fold it.
oh, my biggest gripe is like with a deep dish or Sicilian pizza too. Is like when you start leaving the edges and you get to the center, how do you hold it? There's no good area like a crust.
Yeah, you gotta hold it like a cake.
It's like a
It's
brownie.
It's a slice of cake.
It's a
yeah.
brownie. I'm like, what?
What do you
yeah.
need? A fucking fork and
and
knife?
then
for
it's
your...
just a flat. It's like a pizza paper, and I'm just like,
Do you do you fold your pizza?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got to.
Yeah.
You got to.
That's the only way, and it keeps all the grease from spilling out.
It's clean. It's
and
efficient.
Also, what I've noticed is like it's like crimping paper. It keeps that front end from doing the flop.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes New York pizza does because it's just
Right.
so
it's
big.
just so hot. And doughy.
And it just. But once you get past that first bite,
Yeah,
you
you're
got like
oh,
any
it's a
New
crunch.
Yorker. If they see you eating it like flat ways, they're gonna fucking.
Or fork and knife. You're getting stabbed.
Sometimes you have to. I mean, if it's
too
like
hot.
Benny
yeah.
Ventano's.
Yeah.
If it's like that big,
Sure.
I'm like, okay.
yeah.
If it's too hot or it's too big,
Right.
I'm going fork and
Yeah.
knife.
Yeah. Okay, I will give you that. If it's really hot and I'm starving, first slice at a restaurant, I'm doing fork and knife.
Sure, and then
like,
then
the
I move
first-
into the hands.
Right. And then,
Yeah.
like maybe the first quarter of that pizza, fork and knife. Then when I get to like the end crust portion where there's still like a little bit of, pizza,
Swift.
I'm doing hands.
Yeah.
Going down on the crust and then I'm getting another slice bare hands.
Do you enjoy the
pig.
crust?
I'm just getting my hooves all up in it.
Is the crust your
Oh,
really?
I love.
I eat it.
The crust is maybe my favorite part.
See,
some
it's
pizza.
my least favorite part.
Really?
I'm like, it's done. It's over.
Really?
This is all we got left.
the
Here are your scraps.
Oh no!
That's
I'm
what you
like,
give to the fucking
no. They're like,
beggars on the street.
this
Here.
Is, no. This is what the pizza parlor man did. He was thinking, He's like, we need a functional way to hold a pizza. You don't want to grab just flimsy dough. He's like, also, but you want something at the end where you enjoy it, and you're like, it's. They give you extra bread at the end, and they put a nice little layer of parm and butter on it, and they season it well, and then they bake it, and then it's the bottom's thin and crispy, and the outside is a crunch, and the inside is just nice and doughy, and you get that little bit of sauce.
If it's a doughy crust, oh yeah. But if it's crunchy and just hard,
oh, not a
I'm
hard.
like, it's like eating
Yeah.
rocks.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like you just threw like those crunchy pills.
Yeah.
You know those pills you'd have to take like like
Flintstone
chewing- yeah.
vitamins. Yeah.
Not the gummy ones. There was I had to take these like multivitamins that it was like chewing like a brick of
Did you
fiber.
take the Flintstone?
Yeah, sure. I popped a few
multis,
fleas.
kids multis. I take vitamin C sometimes.
I was down in a few flens. Vitamin C.
Vitamin C.
Yeah.
Yeah, vitamin C is good for you,
It's
man.
very good. It
Helps the
brightens the
immune
skin,
system.
helps the immune, boosts the immune.
It tastes weird though when you eat
You
like
think?
just like because I have the chewable tablets. I don't do the
that's
pill.
that's what the
Yeah.
I agree. Do you ever crunch it up, mix it in a little agua?
Snort it.
Yeah, crunch it up, dissolve?
No.
No.
I just do it.
Okay. Just do the do.
No, it's not Molly.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, I mean,
Oh, you know. Yeah.
if you want a smoother action, you just throw it in a glass of water.
Yeah, what happens if you snort vitamin C?
Oh God, that would hurt.
Would you get an
You think you'd
immune
be
system?
jacked?
Yeah, you'd either
Just
be
instantly just foaming out of the mouth.
snort pre-workout,
Yeah.
get fucking.
Snort Gatorade
Ripped.
powder. You just pass out.
I knew
Your eyes
kid in
bulge
high
out of your head
school-
and you foam out the mouth.
you pass out on the
You
floor.
have
They
a
call an
stroke.
ambulance.
Yeah.
I have a video on my phone from sophomore year French class of
God.
one kid snorting Smarties.
Yeah.
I dared him to.
Yes.
And he did it.
Why was that always a
Well,
temptation?
I don't
When
understand
when
why.
Snorties got passed around in the class, why were we all tempted to snort them?
why
snort
Smarties? Why not?
Yeah, why Smarties? Why Smarties?
Why not Sweet Tarts or
Yeah, why not the tarts?
I don't know. You
Do
can
a hot line of tart?
I guess it's very powdery.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
You don't want to, or maybe crushing up like a dried out gumball, doing a little gum powder, or maybe
snort a little gunpowder, blowing your head off,
maybe snort a little baby powder.
lighting a match up your nose, and
Woo! Yeah, that would
blowing up your
hurt.
sinuses.
Oh, God. You think it would just melt the cartilage?
I don't know what would happen if
Put
you
a
snort a
hole right-
gunpowder.
No, I mean not gun. I meant lighting a match in your nose.
How would you even do that?
Yeah,
You'd have to light it and then stick
You stick the
stick a lit
wait,
match up your nose.
You stick it backwards, and then the end is out, sticking this way, and then you light it with a lighter, and then it burns up your nose.
Oh God!
Yeah,
You've thought of
Yeah,
this.
it just burns your lip and up your.
Yeah, that's a fucking torture method.
You stick two
Match him. Stick two in his ears and
Hey,
two up his nose.
right up the nostrils and the ass.
Light them on the end and watch him die.
Put a match in his urethra.
Oh,
Strip
oh.
'em.
Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Yeah,
You're
no.
making me cross my
Yeah,
legs.
sorry. I
Um,
know. Or have you seen the videos of like people putting matches in between their toes and then lighting it, and whoever holds it the longest, like they'll do bets, and whoever holds it long, like they win the pot of money. You know?
God, what in fucking Thailand? Where are
Yeah,
you?
I don't. No, Jesus.
Underground.
Yeah,
like,
Baltimore.
cockfights.
Yeah. All right, match fight. Yeah, I don't know what it would be called.
Some fraternities
Match
they make
off.
you strike a match and then you have to memorize the Greek alphabet.
Oh,
And if you don't, you gotta read it before the match burns down
yeah.
your fingers.
Cole told me that,
My father
yeah.
had to do that, so I imagine every fraternity does. I rushed but didn't get a bid. So I was not
rushed
in a
into life.
fraternity.
yeah.
But did go to college.
Dude,
briefly.
one of the craziest stories Colt told me. Shout out Colt Tutwiler.
King
He was
Tut.
he was in a frat at GMU, George Mace.
Is this confidential though? Some of their stuff is confidential.
Maybe I don't want to what's the word? Air out.
Let's not name the
Yeah,
let's
I'm
not
not
name the
gonna name
organization.
I don't know the fraternity. But
I
I don't
do.
want to air out their dirty laundry on live telly. So
We'll get him in trouble
Yeah.
because they can't say shit.
Woo,
Like
well,
they are sworn to secrecy.
listen, we'll bleep the
in
name.
their-
We'll bleep the names.
We're not gonna bleep any names.
We'll not-
How do you
yeah.
even do that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You just put a bleep effect, right? You just
Beep.
wee. But anyway, he had to do this was Hell Week, and he had to do this thing where he's in a garage, and you have a egg yolk. They crack an egg, so you all have to lay on the floor, right? And you're shoulder to shoulder, all right? And there's maybe like 10 of them, and they're all shoulder to shoulder. And then you start at the end, and one of the brothers will crack an egg in your mouth, like raw egg, and then you have to turn and turn your
Like
body.
baby bird it.
Yeah, baby bird it into the next person's mouth until you get all
That's
the way to the end.
disgusting.
And like by the second person, like people were throwing up into each other's mouth.
Hazing.
And they were like covered in each other. Like they would have to restart, and then as soon as they crack the egg, just vomit as soon as you turn, and like just fresh puke in your face. As the minute like he was like I was eating people's puke.
Shout out hazing.
Yeah.
Shout out.
No,
yeah.
I vomited when he told me the story. I not
You
vomit,
really-
but
you
I
gagged.
I was gagging.
You don't like eggs though.
I have.
You got a thing with eggs.
Oh, I got a thing with eggs, and I got a thing with eggs and thing with throw up. So that just sent me over.
Yeah, I imagine.
Like throw up to me is just, it's one of the grossest things the body can do. It's throwing up and shitting.
Do you really have a thing? Because the last time I threw up in front of you, you were laughing your fucking ass off.
Okay, it is funny when I'm intoxicated. I was not sober, so when I'm intoxicated, I'm like, when it's.
Oh, it was by the tree in your backyard. Do you remember this?
Yes.
This was right before I went to college.
Oh, it was hilarious.
I was sitting in your chair.
Yeah.
The highest I had ever been in my life.
I do. Yes.
Felt like I was hallucinating
Yeah.
in your chair. I was like,
Ugh.
and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go throw up.
Yeah.
And then I went and
Oh,
yacked by the tree.
It's fucking hilarious.
And then as soon as I yacked, I was fine.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
the weird thing.
One of the funniest throw up moments I've had is I was doing the Capri Sun challenge. Shout out Capri.
What was that again?
So you would have to drink a whole package of Capri Sun cold out of the fridge back to back. Like you can't stop.
How many are there? 6?
Ooh, I don't know. I think there's like 8 or 10.
Okay.
There's like 10 of them. I got to like 8 and then I literally almost fainted. But these I was at a birthday party and they were in the cooler, and so when drinks are sitting in ice, it's different. It's different than getting it out of the
They're
fridge.
fucking like 33
Yeah,
degrees.
it's like frigid. It's like Arctic Ocean, Southern Ocean water.
Southern
It's
Ocean
just
water.
Southern
Arctic
Ocean
Ocean
water.
water.
Yeah. Like it's cold, like balls numb, shriveled up cold. And so I had to take, I would reach in one after the other. And so you just puncture it. I would chug
Yeah,
it.
because you could squeeze those, and
just
then it would.
squeeze it, instantly throw it on the deck. And then after 8, they were all like circle. Everyone's cheering me on, like
Go,
come on.
As
And-
if it's beer.
Yeah, and then after the 8th one, I'm like, guys, oh, and then I'm like, my brain.
freeze.
freeze. You know what that makes me think of is Fanboy and Chum Chum.
Yes.
Brain
Yes. That's why I said that.
Right?
When they're drinking the
Yeah, the
fucking
slushies.
the slushy, the
Yeah, the
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great
Brain
show.
that show got horrible reviews, but
parents hated it.
every child
Oh my
from
God,
our age group
isn't it great?
loved it.
I love Fanboy and Chum Chum.
I love that show.
We should get the voice actors on and do a little reunion. We should do
Reach
a
out
table,
to their
We
agents.
should do a table read.
The table read of the
with
pilot of.
with the pilot of Fanboy and Chum Chum on here.
Did I ever tell you I met
Wait, let me finish the
yeah,
Capri
no,
Sun.
sorry, go ahead.
So brain freeze like all hell. I literally I was hallucinating. Like I was about to pass out. I felt horrible. And I just went over to the railing of the deck, and everyone just and I hands like this, and I was just like, and they're like, Devin, and I just opened my mouth, like no movement, just standing straight up, opened my mouth and shot projectile. Like I'm not even kidding you. It was
Hydro
like
pump.
Yeah, literally like somebody
Like a
cracked open
hydrant.
a fire hydrant.
yeah.
Like open my mouth, Capri Sun spraying out like 5 feet
Hawaiian
into the
punch.
yard, and it was just blue, just cold blue liquid shooting out of my face. And it is there's a video of it somewhere.
Oh, I gotta see this video.
It's the funniest fucking thing. And my friends, they could not breathe.
How old were you?
This was I think this was sophomore year.
Okay.
Yeah. It was oh my God, it was so funny. And then
Yeah, we weren't
yeah.
buddies then.
Yeah. Oh, my brain, I was gone. Like, it felt like I was drunk. Like, I was like, dude.
I imagine that's not good for your system.
Yeah. The amount of sugar,
Yeah,
the
I
amount of
think it's probably the
sugar?
sugar that got you.
I think it shot my stomach was blown apart.
Yeah, you're fucking
Yeah. My small intestine was shattered. Punctured a hole right through it.
trachea gone.
Yeah, really. Anyway, all right, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say I met the author of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books.
Yes, shout out Jeff.
Shout out Jeff Kinney. And
I
the
love you,
actors
man.
who played Rowley and Greg.
Yes.
I met them at a
Wow.
book signing
Wow.
in downtown Richmond.
Who are the actors' names?
Zachary Gordon
Right.
is Greg. I cannot remember Rowley's name.
But we love him.
But
Great actors.
I have like the first 5 books signed by the author.
I don't have them signed, but I have like almost up until like.
They're like worth something now.
Yeah, right.
Because there's like
Yeah,
20
I
of
got
them
'em-
out
yeah,
there.
I got them somewhere.
But I was on like day 1, like 2007. I was a Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Were you Nate the Great? Did you ever?
No,
Nah,
no,
I enjoyed those.
I never read them. Captain Underpants.
No,
No.
I did. Really dark turn. I read Mouse. You remember those? It was a comic series. It was about mice, but it was covering the Holocaust. And so instead of
This is
humans,
for children.
it was a children's.
This is a children's book about the Holocaust.
Children/adult. It was like for middle high schoolers.
MAUS. Like
Yeah.
German spelling.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, and
Mouse.
and it was about mice.
We will test this on the
Like,
mouse.
Yeah, Hitler was a mouse, and it was phenomenal.
No way this was published.
Oh my god, it's a national seller.
Oh, we gotta find this
Yeah,
book.
we'll do
We
first
gotta do
edition of
We gotta do a
Mouse.
table read.
Yeah, table read of
If
Mouse.
this is
and-
truly a children's book, I
you know
gotta
what?
find
Let's
this.
get Fanboy and Chum Chum to read table read Mouse. We'll do a table read. of
Fanboy and
Mouse.
Chum Chum, will you fan read a Hitler child's
Yeah,
book,
a Hitler
children's book?
a Hitler mice fantasy novel.
Yes.
So let us know.
Let us know. Let us know in the comments.
But it was a riveting piece, and it just blew the doors open for what humans can do regarding war crimes and atrocities. It was disgusting, but it gives me a greater appreciation as a person, and knowing that I would never stand for those things. Shout out Ukraine.
Go Ukraine.
Go Ukraine.
They're winning, man.
They're dude. They're whooping.
They're killing generals.
Yeah. Isn't that so cool?
They're putting up a fight, man.
It's not. I'm sorry to say that. That's really wrong of me, but it's great to see Ukraine winning.
I'm happy with it. Yeah. I mean their country's being invaded.
Yeah.
Why would we not
Yeah.
back? I mean it's
No, I shouldn't say it's cool to see generals get killed.
it's not cool to see people get killed.
Yes.
But in wartime,
Right.
it's cool to see the country whose hospitals are getting bombed.
the underdog win.
Fight up,
Right.
rise up and fight against tyranny.
Definitely.
So yes, shout out Ukraine and all
Yeah.
the Ukrainians. We love you. Hope you got out safe
Yeah,
or are
really.
getting out.
Guys, and if
not
we
to
were,
say we
if
told
we
you
were
so.
rich, I wish we could have a fund to help refugees get over here. We would put them right up here in the studio.
Yeah,
So-
we'd pack them like
Pack 'em tight,
sardines right up in
like
here.
deans, like deans of major accredited colleges. We'd pack him in.
He's the dean. You can't talk to him like that.
He's the dean. You have to suck him off.
You want to get into the honor society, don't
You
you?
want to get into Stanford, right? Right.
Harvard Law.
Harvard Labs.
Got to jerk off the vice president.
Jerk off VP. Blow dean.
BDJVP.
Yeah. Wait. Hey, HJ VP and then BJ D. BJD.
Have you seen Animal House?
Yeah, with Jim Belushi.
Yeah, Jim Belushi.
Belushi.
I think it is Animal House where they put a live horse in the dean's office.
No, I don't think I. National Lampoons. That's really before my time. That's like 80s.
This was 70s.
Yeah, even way.
This was
way,
like college life
right.
in the 70s, and
Isn't
I'm
that
pretty sure this is
I
Animal
bet
House.
College in the 70s was.
But they pranked the
bonkers.
dean. They put a live horse in the dean's office.
Oh my god.
Overnight.
Oh,
So it shit all over the
yeah,
office.
Jesus.
And he
Jesus.
so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I love pranks.
Yeah. What do you think? Like, I do you think they got? They must have gotten away with more stuff in the 70s. College frat.
Oh
wise.
yeah, because there's no security cameras.
Yeah. No cams. No
I mean, even the
phones.
80s, 90s.
Yeah. No
there's.
phones.
I kind of wish we could get away with that shit.
Really?
Because
I don't know. How many people do you think the death rate was higher back then for hazing?
Death rate.
Do you think there was a big death toll?
Well, I'm not talking about
Frat death
hazing.
toll?
I just mean for pranks and shit.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
silly
Putting the
shit.
horse in the that's fine. I
Yeah,
agree.
but fucking security cameras would catch you instantly if I did that at JMU. If I went to the Jonathan Alger's office
you
with a
would-
horse,
Yeah,
like
you'd
I
have to
would
have a
be
permit
arrested.
to bring a horse on the property.
Yeah,
They would even let you get the stallion past the entrance. They'd be like, what are you doing with the horse?
keep the Arabian at the entrance.
Clydesdale, back of the line. Did you pay your toll? Where's your parking pass?
Where's your horse fee?
Did you pay your horse fee?
We've got a $25 gallop fee.
$25 de-hoofing fee. Well, to de-hoof the lawn. But
yeah,
so
I really wish that pranks just are so funny to me.
did you
I
ever?
pranked this kid and
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask. Let's biggest pranks.
oh my god. So there was this kid that I went to high school with. Shout out Brian.
We love you,
We
man.
love you, Brian. These I will say these were all out of love.
Yes.
He
Yes.
supported them. We did go too far a couple times and we apologize.
And I wasn't a part of this. We weren't.
I don't think
Yeah,
you
I
were
wasn't a part of
involved.
this group.
Most of these were my idea.
Right. I was a part of one, but that was towards you.
Biggest
I pulled a prank on you.
which one?
Sticky note prank.
Oh, my car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you're like, wow.
Yeah. But what I did
Durbin and I we spent like 3 hours. We were so proud of ourselves.
I was like, cool.
Yeah.
Took them off.
And we were high as balls. And we were like, dude, let's go to Office Depot.
Dude, let's
and
go to
get-
Miller's house
Yeah.
and cover his
Let's
car
find where Miller's at.
in
Because that was
Band-Aids.
homecoming. We are like, let's find where Miller's going to the after party, and then let's sticky
I was
note
going to
his-
a fucking after party.
or wherever. You were
Yeah.
at Emma Terry's.
Yeah, I probably was. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
No, I caught you doing it, didn't I?
Yeah, I think so, because we saw somebody in the window.
No,
We're like,
'cause
"Fuck."
Colin did it too, and they covered my
Oh, was
car and
Colin
some
Richter
shit. No, this was another time. But
Ah.
anyway, biggest prank. So this was also a homecoming night.
Yeah,
We
which is the
followed
best.
Brian to where we figured out where Brian was. I don't remember how, but our friend knew kind of where this person lived, where
Right.
this party was, and we just drove around until we found his car. And we bought a massive tub of Hellmann's mayonnaise, and
Shout out Hellman's.
and a
Actually, screw Hellman. Shout out Duke's mayonnaise from Richmond, Virginia, baby.
maybe it was Duke's. I don't know.
I'm a Duke's
It was dark.
boy.
But we had a giant tub of mayonnaise, and we
But
took
fuck David Duke.
a frosting spreader on a cake,
Yeah, right.
and we covered his
Just
entire
3 spatulas.
we covered his entire windshield
Oh.
and all his windows in mayonnaise,
Oh,
and it sat overnight.
you
and
sick bastard.
it
just froze.
He woke up the next morning and had to hose off his car. He was so
Oh,
mad at us.
I would have been.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
But we Googled it. We were like, okay, can we put mayonnaise on car paint? Will it fuck it up? And the answer was yes. So
really?
we stick with the
Holy
glass.
God.
Oh, we did research. We
Hellman's,
wanted to
what are you
make sure.
putting in your freaking mail? It's gonna jack up car paint.
Well, I don't know, but we weren't sure.
Right.
So we were like, let's just we know it won't fuck with the glass,
Right.
so we'll do that.
Yeah,
I once
yeah,
put
all of his paint melts off.
I
His
once
car's
because
white.
we didn't want to damage anything. Like
yeah.
it was all fun and games. Like he
Sure.
was he knew we were pranking
and nobody
him.
got hurt, right?
It was like
Yeah, nobody
no,
got hurt.
we never heard it.
Yeah. Right.
I did put a dead fish in his car
Oh, yes.
once. I went to Wegmans and I went to the guy and I was like, just give me that dead fish. Don't touch it. My dad likes to skin it himself or
Right.
scale it.
Yeah.
And so we just drove. We drove to his house with a dead fish in a plastic bag,
Oh, you
and
sick
we
bastard.
put it in his driver's seat.
Yes.
It didn't. We didn't let it sit. He
Right.
knew we were there. And then he comes out of the house and he picks it up and looks at it, and we're still sitting in the car and we're like, oh shit. So Matt, who's driving, he floors it, and Brian hucks the fish at us. And it hits the top of the car and
Oh.
rolls down the back, and
Yeah.
it's sitting in the street.
Ew.
I have a video of it somewhere.
That's hilarious.
But that was probably my
It's
favorite
a
one.
full trout. A huge.
It was
Atlantic
literally just
salmon.
a dead fish.
Yeah, just a fresh grilled branzino.
But those are the two biggest.
This is us. I
For
love you,
Christmas,
Branzino.
once we wrapped his entire bedroom with wrapping paper.
Wow, yeah, that's a great
His
classic
mom,
YouTube prank.
his mom let us in.
That's great.
And we wrapped it, and then he walked in on us, so then we wrapped him.
wrapped him.
That was high school, man.
Wrapped
I
him in a
miss-
rug after we shot him.
High school was a whole different.
Oh, whole different ball game.
I mean, we got away with some shit back
Got
in high
away
school.
with murder.
No, I never got away with murder.
Oh, I did. Oh wait, Jersey City.
Took 3 lives down to Jersey City.
Planted a car bomb on a Civic. Rigged it to blow when he started it. Anyway,
Killed a mob dealer.
killed a drug dealer. Anyway, we got about 15, 20 minutes left. What do we want to wrap it up?
Well,
with?
we saw a movie last night.
Yes. Can we
Um,
please? I gotta.
We saw the
Holy
new
heck.
Batman movie.
Oh my God.
Starring Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz.
Shout out Zoe Kravs. Shout out our Pats.
I gotta give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
it
Oh,
was
9
better
and a 10 Maroons.
better than I expected.
Yes.
9 out of 10 Maroons.
Dude, okay, so going into it, I was already having really high expectations. I told a lot of people I think it's going to be my favorite Batman, and it is. It is hands down my favorite Batman movie. Oh my God, did it blow me away. Paul Dano, born to be the Riddler, born to play that role.
Cinematography was
Cinematography, woo!
fantastic. Music
Lighting,
was great.
sound, score.
Acting was good.
Acting was beautiful. The characters were,
The only reason I didn't give it a 10 out of 10 is
the
a
3
bit
hour
long.
time.
And I did not love the Riddler's outfit. I agree.
I agree.
I understand he's a homemade
Right,
villain,
sure.
working out of his, whatever. But
It's dingy apart.
no spoilers.
Yeah.
Because we know he's the villain.
Right.
But
You know
I
that.
just I wanted more from his his mask.
Sure.
Like I wanted to see
yes.
more
I wanted a green,
mystery.
I wanted some question marks.
Yeah. It was just very serial killer.
Right.
Like not.
Which I didn't mind.
It wasn't
It was
specific.
a new take on the Riddler.
Yeah.
But I think it was what we needed. It was a fresh take on the Riddler. I think as much as I love Jim Carrey's Riddler, it's a bit too campy. And it doesn't fit the style.
It's too silly.
It's too silly. It doesn't fit the film noir grittiness that Matt Reeves was going for.
I
And
really liked his interpretation.
He nailed the look and feel of Gotham. I like no other Batman movie has done that for me, I think. Like it was raining every day. Like it was just smoke billowing out of every building. It was disgusting. There was smog and just acid rain and traffic and gross people. Like I loved it. It was crime
I wish
ridden.
we could talk more without spoiling it for our viewers.
I know.
Or listeners.
John Turturro.
Definitely go see it.
Yeah, just go watch
Go see
it.
it. See it in
It's so
theater.
worth it.
It's in
Yeah,
the
it's-
theaters. It's
It's
you're
not
immersed.
a home flick. It's go watch it and do yourself a favor, guys. Go see it in IMAX. I mean, wow.
Yeah, we should have seen it in
I
IMAX.
know.
But it's just so expensive now.
Yeah.
It's like $12.80 for a standard
I was
ticket.
looking at IMAX tickets, $20.
No fucking way I'm
Yeah.
spending that.
So we would have paid $8 more just to get what? Clearer
a bigger
picture?
screen. Yeah.
And louder noise.
Immersive sound.
Yeah. Whatever. But
Crystal. No,
Crystal Lake.
I miss sneaking in when
Oh.
right after COVID.
Oh.
When movie theaters opened back up and they were so
Yes,
understaffed, you could
yes.
just go to
Walk
movies
right
for
in.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no one would stop you.
But no good movies were playing. It was
No,
like
nothing.
Sonic.
Nothing came.
Like,
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Tenet came out, but that was about it.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even. It was okay.
That was alright.
I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I wasn't
seen it.
impressed.
Been there, done that.
We saw No Time to Die. That was good.
The time that was great. Yeah. Again, long.
Same.
My complaint with
problem.
Batman, it was 3 fucking hours.
Right.
I was like, Jesus Christ, is this over yet?
But I think the plot was brilliant. I think
It was excellent.
very necessary. All the scenes. I loved there was a good amount of plot twists and it kept you on your toes and it wasn't like, oh, like we got it, like he, the Riddler's just targeting these people, like,
Who's his next target?
right, or like there was mystery behind it and there was so many layers and you're like, oh my God, like what it very kept you at the edge of your seat.
They didn't try too hard to be woke
Right.
or funny and be 2022.
Yes, it was perfect.
There were a couple of moments where I was like, okay,
Yeah.
but overall,
No,
still,
great. And
yeah.
I think it was my favorite interpretation of Batman in the sense that he was actually a detective. Like he went to crime scenes. He
solved the riddles.
He solved the riddles. He
It's
got
a rat.
Yeah, like
That's
like-
the answer.
rat with wings, El Rata.
Rata.
El Rata Alata. He he was involved in like solving the murders and stuff, which I loved, and he was
He
very
was
much,
at every crime scene.
yeah, which it was it's badass.
Like the police let him
yeah,
because in the Dark Knight trilogy
Gordon.
he was like he wasn't allowed anywhere
Yeah, he wasn't,
from what I
cops
remember.
like hated him.
Yeah, I mean
like, he
they
had to
let
get
him in
his-
the interrogation room,
Right, but that was before he was a outlaw. Like,
but they still thought he was a freak in this one. They called him
yeah.
Freak.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey,
But
freak.
he fucking freak.
Freak.
But he'd show up and there was a
Wouldn't say
letter.
a word. Yeah.
I'm spoiling too much.
Yeah.
Go watch it.
Go watch.
See for yourself.
Sorry.
We loved it.
We loved it.
Um,
Catwoman. that relationship. Can't say enough.
can't beat it. Can't beat
say
it.
enough. Yeah, I literally got out of the theaters with chills. Came home, instantly put on The Dark Knight because I wanted more Batman, and I wanted to just compare the two, because I didn't seen The Dark Knight in maybe 3-4 years.
I think that's still my favorite.
Oh,
Batman
it's
movie.
so good.
I mean, this one was fantastic,
Yes.
but Dark Knight is just. I mean, it's my childhood. Like that was Batman growing up.
Oh yeah.
Was The Dark Knight.
Also, I think another thing is like, I think I like the plot of The Dark Knight a little bit better, in the sense of like,
The action.
right, there is no motive. The Joker doesn't have a motive. He doesn't care. Like, and it's like he is willing to side with
It's
the
not
police.
about the money.
It's not about the money. It's not about being
It's about.
powerful.
It's
and,
about. What does he say? It's not about the money. It's about sending a message.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
He just wants to introduce a little chaos and see what it can do. And he uses,
Uses
Batman
Harvey
as
Dent.
it's great.
The
And
way he
he's
turns Harvey Dent
right.
into a
villain.
killer.
Yeah, into a
In the
killer.
matter of he's like even.
He can take the best and corrupt them. And it's like he shows Harvey that, like, listen, like, he's like, you're trying to fight us criminals who aren't playing by your rules. You're trying to fight us with, the law. He's like, you can't play that way. He's like, look at Batman. He's like, Batman is a vigilante. You got to do what he's doing. And Harvey's like, you can't walk. Like, come on. Like, and
Harvey
he
was
starts-
supposed to be the Batman of
Right,
politics.
Exactly. And he started taking the law into his own hands. And then he fell. He fell to
Fell
the dark
from
side.
grace. Yeah.
Yeah. He was
Fell to the dark
Icarus.
side.
He felt
Flew too close to the sun.
and
Yeah.
got burned in the face, and now he's Two-Face. But
I loved Two-Face when he turns from the hospital bed. That moment as a child, I
Yes.
never that was ingrained
Yeah.
in my brain.
that and the
Or
pencil
engraved.
trick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
I'm gonna make this disappear.
I want to see a magic trick. Yeah, and also just like all of the
The bomb in the guy's stomach.
yes.
This is brutal.
Yeah.
I also wish this new Batman was rated R.
Yeah, yep.
Because a lot of it was R material, but we
Right.
didn't see R-rated stuff. Like they could have gone further.
That's PG-13 Dark Knight?
Both were. Yeah.
Okay.
I wish the Batman
Yeah.
I wish it was like the Joker.
I agree.
where because the Joker was rated R.
Yeah, some guys
Um,
blown up.
Yeah, and because PG-13 you got your first F word out
Right,
in
yeah.
the first 10 minutes.
Right.
And I was like, "Oh, there it is."
Yeah,
Like
yeah, you're like, great. Grittiest thing. Most, yeah.
yeah, most cuz you need to be
You
able
don't even
to
get to see any fucking or anything.
No, there's
No
no
tits,
sex scenes, nothing.
No dick. No ass and balls.
No hot bat dick.
Strung out bat dick. Yeah, nothing.
Hot beating bat dick.
Hot, frothy, throbbing bat dick. Yeah, but none of that. But oh my god, yeah, it was fantastic. And I honestly, I was telling you this earlier. I like Robert Pattinson's Batsuit the best of all the Batmans.
I don't really see much of a difference. I like he has his batarang in his chest, which I think was cool.
Really cool.
That's his logo. Is his
Yeah.
batarang. But Batman is Batman. Like, there's not much. Joker.
Really, I think the mask. I like.
It's
the
just
look
black. It's just the cowl. It's the same. It's
Of his, no.
unless you're Adam West and you got a
come
blue
on,
and silver suit.
You cannot say that Ben Affleck's Batsuit is the same as Robert.
Well, it's different because Ben
Pattinson's.
Affleck was a fat old
Rubber.
man, and I
No, did you see him for?
no, I refused. I was that's
he was.
because those came out shortly after the Dark Knight trilogy,
He's one of my.
and he was the next Batman. I was like, no,
I think he's
fuck
my
that.
second favorite Batman. I think he's fantastic.
No. I
think he's
I have
great.
no interest in watching.
Batman versus Superman, I think it gets a lot of hate, but it is one of my favorite Zack Snyder films. I think what
It's a money grab. It's
No,
putting two heroes
no.
against each other. Who wants to
No.
see that?
No, but that's the thing. Like everyone's expecting, like, what the fight between Batman versus Superman was so short. Like it should have been the whole. No, that's the whole point. It's like Captain America: Civil War. That was such a great freaking film, and it's like it brings all the heroes together. And like, yes, you can say, oh, it's a money grab, but like, no, it's taking the superhero genre to a new level. It's not about villains anymore and good versus evil. It's like the bad guy can be from within, and it's like sometimes the hero can be so convoluted that they don't see that they're the villain. And it's like I loved his take on it. I loved Snyder's take, and it's like how Superman is seen as a god, and it's like how one person,
Snyderverse.
Lex Luthor, can just tear someone's image down.
Yeah,
And I love it. I love it.
I prefer indie superhero films like
I thought it was pretty
like the Batman, the Joker.
Yeah.
Like the new Spider-Man trilogy. I've been enjoying.
Yes.
Still haven't seen
That
No
is
Way
not
Home.
indie by any means.
No, but Spider-Man was before.
Yes.
It was a
Yes,
Sony run.
Sam Raimi.
It wasn't a.
Sam rammed me.
Sam rammed me into the couch. It wasn't
Sam
a.
Raimi.
It wasn't like I've never been a big Marvel. What is it called?
MCU fan.
MCU. I it's too much for me.
I love it.
You know this. Obviously, we've talked about. We've
You know
argued.
this.
We fought. We fought
We've
tooth and
battled,
nail.
We've drawn blood.
Yeah. You've stabbed me.
You've gotten a few licks in.
You just can't get me to. It's too many fucking movies, and
I love it.
It's too. It's for money.
What about-
It's for money. That's all.
Sure.
The only reason they exist.
Sure. What about Harry Potter?
Harry Potter's different because it's based on books. Yeah, they're
Marvel,
based
it's
on comics. Sure, they are. Yeah.
And that was a lot of people's childhood. I grew up on Spider-Man comics.
Yeah, I know.
Seeing that live action, it's
But Harry Potter, I mean, it's a 7-book series,
Right.
and then they had they did 8 movies. I think they
Right.
broke
Yeah,
up the last one
broken,
into
yeah.
2.
Yeah.
But it's the same story. Like it's just one thing. I
Yeah,
like
but-
Harry Potter, and
But you don't think that the movies were for money?
of course they were for. I mean,
Yeah,
every movie's for
right.
money. But I'm
Yeah.
saying the MCU, like making a fucking Ant-Man movie. When they came out with the Ant-Man,
I loved it.
I was like, really?
I love it. I love it. I'll watch anything.
Because
they
the
make.
fucking it's putting chum in the water. All the fucking sharks are gonna come to.
yeah.
It's just for money.
yeah. Hey.
That's
But
all
they-
it is.
Listen, they got a good formula, but that's the thing. Even though the movies are just
It's
for
not art.
money, I disagree though. I think even though the movies are for money in the sense that Disney Studios isn't going to make something that flops, I do think that it is art in the sense of like it's an entertaining film, and it's like, can you say that like movies like Die Hard or Lethal Weapon or old action films like? Is that not art? Was that not a captivating film where it brought you joy and excitement and it made you laugh and you know it made you excited and worried and
It's like comparing pop music to
classical.
like indie
or
indie
Bach. Yeah.
Sure. So like pop music, for example, is very dedicated. Like the producers have a very
Yes,
strong hand
right,
in that,
right.
and they think, okay, this melody is gonna be. They have a science to it.
Right,
This is
right.
gonna be catchy.
Yeah, it's
They're gonna.
the ear's
This
gonna
is
like it. We'll have a
this will get
repeating
views,
chorus.
or this will
Yeah.
get our listeners.
right.
This will sell.
subscriptions.
Whereas there are indie bands who are just doing it for them.
Yeah,
Like this
sure,
is,
yes.
but like
I like
Matt
this.
Reeves, for example, this was his art.
Yeah.
That's why I liked
yes,
it.
Right. Right.
But anyway, I think we're coming up on an hour here.
Yeah. But I
but
don't
yeah,
know.
go see
I love
Batman.
the MCU. Yeah, go see Batman.
Go see Batman. Go
Support your
go
local
prank. Go prank
theaters.
your friends. Go do
prank.
some art.
Yeah. Light a candle.
Light a candle and
and take care. Brush your hair.
take care. Brush your hair.
Take care. Brush your freaking teeth.
This has
'Cause
been
you got hot dog breath.
this has been Cuban on White.
I was about to say this has been Hey Babe.
This
All
has
right.
been Joe Rogan Experience.
This has been JRE. Bye guys.